Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well and staying safe. I'm going to do a review here of the Vampire 2. This is a tribal class destroyer that was done during World War II. Three of them. This is an Aussie boat. They had three tribal class destroyers. I am a little biased to this when you look at things like HMSCS Huron, Jutland, Daring, and my favorite HMCS Haida. Haida is the last of the tribal class destroyers that's actually still alive, and she's in my home province. I got to work on her many, many moons ago. It's one of the reasons why I joined the Navy. I love the tribal class destroyer, and I love this boat. I just got it through research points with her and the Slava and the Sevastopol. Yeah, I spent like 200,000 research points. Anyway, let's get the opportunity to dive into it because she is a good DD and she can hold her own, and she has some really amazingly great features. So let's start it off. What do we got? Well, we go to armor layout and typical DD 1919 and 13 on top. She basically can be penned by anything. It's pretty simple. Survivability's not great at 19.8. Like, it's kind of okay, so be careful. I mean, she doesn't have a heal, so be careful. Artillery, this is her shtick. 2.6 second reload time and 7.2 on turret traverse. She can pen 19 mils, so it's pretty good. And she's got 8.5% fire chance. Her thing is Daka 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 Daka. She can engage any destroyer in the game, including the French lines, without too much problem. Sherman I'd watch out for. Torpedo tubes, one launcher, 5 torps, 53 centimeters. They reload at a minute and a half, 96 seconds, so it's not bad, just over a minute and a half. You can fire single shot or dual shot, and of course they're 12 kilometer range, which is phenomenal, and 62 knots. At 1.3 detection, it's not bad at all. I mean, they're not fast, they're not great, but they're really good for defensive or pin them right down a set of charge. Depth charge is pretty good, 5,000, 2 drops. I want this down to 30 seconds working. I'm not going to stop, please. AA is, well, there's no AA, really. It's a destroyer. 36.8 knots. That's with a speed flag, almost 37 knots. She can boogie, and she turns with a rudder shift of 3.5, so don't need that. Now, here's one of her good shticks. She's 5.8 for spotting, but look at when you're on fire. 7.8 kilometers. You got to fire, put it out. You're going to be spotted by the moon by that with most ships. And penalty for firing in smoke is 2.5 kilometers. When you see what she's got for hydro, that's the one thing about all these tribal class destroyers. You can charge smoke when you know a DD's in there. You can shoot it. It can't shoot you because it can't see you. Goes without saying for equipment, engine room protection. Take that for DD's, please. I took aiming modification because I wanted my guns to be as accurate as humanly possible. You can take torpedo modification or better smoke. I know I took this. I wanted this more than anything else. It's pretty important to me. So then I took steering gear modification because I actually wanted to be able to steer more. The reason being is there's no speed. If there was a speed modification for juking and driving, I would have taken that. I don't need the other two. This is what I thought I was going to take. Without a doubt, I took concealment. That's a pretty much a must for me. And then I took the range modification. That's another must for me to actually extend the guns in a pretty good distance. This is what I would say overall because it can actually help. You can rudder and shift and shoot when you're out. Mean you can actually shoot farther and you can actually juke and jive. Good damage control party. Here's the shtick. Crawling smoke. I love crawling smoke. Lasts for 103 seconds. It's phenomenal. Number charge is 4. I think that's good enough. Here's the hydro. 5 kilometers for ships and 3.5 for torpedoes. That's the shtick of the tribal class destroyer. You can actually charge another Shimakaze or anyone else who's in smoke, and you can sit there and shoot them all day and they can't see you. It's phenomenal. And since they can't see you, you don't get spotted. I love it. Yeah. Now, speed boost, pretty standard, 8%, lasts 120 seconds. I like this as well. It puts you well over 40 knots. Those are the typical flags. I'm trying to light fires and get my consumables back up. All right, so let's go into the captain skills. Pretty much straightforward to me. I take incoming fire alert because I want to know people are shooting, so I can use that rudder shift. Prevent the maintenance because you're still going to get hit. Last stand because you're still going to get hit. I do take priority target. I want to know how many people are actually concentrating on me. I do take superintendent so I can get more of these charges because I do need them all. These are the last 3 I take. Always dazzle. I like this now in DDs, especially gunboats. So dazzle, which is really important to me. And then I also take concealment expert. And then I also take swift and silent to give me a permanent speed boost so I'm not spotted. I really do like this. It keeps my speed over 40 knots. And when I am spotted, I use my speed boost. That's pretty much it to go into the boat. Now, I know I'm a bit biased, and I will say that unequivocally. But I love the boats. They're great. I'm super happy I got it. The question would be, is this worth the research points? And the answer is, there goes Dazzle, and there goes Swift and Silence, which is great. So even though I'm getting shot at, I still have my speed boost. And there's my pesky friend, the Kleber. I love it. It's a great boat. Is it worth the research points? 100% to me it was. I'm happy with it. I love playing it. It's a torpedo boat. It's sort of a torpedo boat, maybe a functioning torpedo boat in different areas, but it's mainly a gunboat. And that hydro is to kill for. I just love the hydro. And the crawling smoke is absolutely fantastic. So, as always, leave a comment down below. Do you have the Vampire? Do you do the Research Bureau? Let me know what you think. And I'm getting radared. Guess who that is? Russian bias. Anyway, joking aside, I think it's the Austin, actually. Anyway, this was a really funny game, but my teammate and I didn't go well. Anyway, as always, leave a comment down below. Take care, stay safe, and I wish you all the best. Bye for now.